Hi, my name is Simone, I'm from Milan, and collaborating with Marcello, with both my friend and my classmate, we created gHost, a 9-month thesis project divided into research and actually developing, which lasted 4 months. Sufficient period to start our purpose, which is to help all those users who have a basic knowledge of service to manage one, all in the simplest, most intuitive and safest way possible. In fact, what we are going to do will basically replace the hypothetical commands that a user must perform on the terminal with a few taps on the smartphone. As a target, however, we can afford to include 2 other users like startup and those users who already have some experience but who simply want to automate and speed up complicated and repetitive action. Now going into details. Let's say that first of all, you will need to register a hosting space, which will just take a 3 simple steps in the safest way possible. In fact, we will never ask for sensitive data for this type of service, such as the SSH key, but we will rely on a particular snippet of code that will simply be copied and pasted on the console of your provider, and will take care of the whole configuration so that a connection with gHost can be established. Once you've done that, you can take advantage of 2 types of function. Those intended for pure monitoring, for example, the vision of the CPU, RAM and disk speed. It will also be possible to keep track of all the requests that are made and view their logs if there are any. And then we find the most classic functions such as the file manager and the statistics. The second group of functions concern those destined for control, that will allow us to actually get our hands on the hosting space. It starts from the start and stop up to the scheduling of updates and obtain secure traffic for your domains. An interesting function is also the deployment of a project with it, and everything from the palm of your hand. However, there are only a few other things that can be found within the application, because you can also create your own dashboard or ask for support from Ellen, our chatbot. This can be confusing to a normal user, and this is where we find another strand of gHost. That is the simplicity with which we present it. Creating the interface put us to the test, because in a nutshell, we have to give a graphic look to something that absolutely doesn't have it, the terminal. However, we are very satisfied with the final result, because we got a really intuitive application that apparently anyone, even a minor, could understand. We have to thank gHost because it has taught us so much, both from the point of view of programming and from the more humanistic one. And we are sure that we will continue to do so also from the future experience. So, if you are a programmer and you have identified yourself with our target, gHost will surely be for you. Thanks for watching from gHost. Bye.